Goodbye, Paris. Sorry I couldn't get you any closer than this. Majestic 12 troops have occupied the streets. Make your way down to the catacombs. Silhouette should have a hideout in one of the old tombs.
Easy operation. What we got here? Napalm, flares, a crowbar, and a book. Yeah. Well. Got a code. But since I can write the code down, I can just reload and not use up my RAM. So, am I supposed to be able to go down this way? This kind of reminds me of Half-Life 2 episode 2, in which you have to work your way down and shit. I don't know. This looks bad. I probably shouldn't go this way. We'll just take the lift, I suppose. Then again, there could be augmentations there. Oh. Well, let's see. Oh. Aha. Not a lot. I'm not sure this is the right way to go. I mean, I should probably explore more first. See what's up. Holy shit, there's a long ways to go down. Yeah, let's reload this. Well, it doesn't show you as being there.
I didn't know. How could I know?
Get away. What happens if I throw the... Oh, cool. It catches fire. I like that. Delicious. What do you mean, no chat? Oh, hold on a sec. Let me, sometimes Firefox screws me. Let me open up my stream in Chrome also. And while I'm at it, I'll look at it on my desktop and not just my laptop. You never know. Sometimes it's weird. No, it doesn't show you up there either. I'm streaming on Tangents, not Barbara Sandwich Legs. I hate this. Why doesn't Google Chrome remember that I muted it? Dumbass program. Yep, there's nothing going on in chat right now. Jonathan, why? Why do you do this to me? Leave me hang. I even burned some trash for you. You should be thankful.
Horrible. Horrible.
Horrible.
What's wrong?
I tried to stop them. I tried.
Hey, now I see you.
Stop who?
Mabra Mini. It was the contamination. And those 4 grizzles down there. 0001. Stupid password. That door should be locked.
Contamination and mutants. Where?
Ah.
The sewers in the basement. I lost everybody except for Michelle.
Sorry to hear that.
Somebody should kill those ugly, those stinking, vicious. Oh no, it's too dangerous. We've got to keep that door closed.
Yeah, this game is, I think it's brilliantly lit, Jonathan. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, only scrubs need to watch.
Forgive me.
Hardcore gamers don't need it. Anyway. But yeah, I'm probably going to get an email that, on the nograndmasinSpace@gmail.com that says, humans aren't Gogurt tubes commented on one of your videos. Yeah. Also, I like that there are just bottles of wine lying around in the sewers. Because, you know, why not? Or rather, wine and not. Definitely hard to watch. I don't know what you're talking about, John. This game is pretty. Okay, I went all the way down here just to see a cat. Oh, no, wait, there's more. Cool. What do we got here? Okay, this is the elevator shaft. Rats gotta get wasted too. Yeah. You know, for a second I interpreted that as I need to shoot them. And I have plenty of 10mm ammo for my pistol. Can I interact with the cat? I don't think so. Magic cat walk through fire? Okay. So is this the door she's talking about? I don't know. But you know what? Let's just have some fun with those. Okay, I don't know what it is. How does the game decide whether I want to place it or not? Because it's the same button whether I place it or throw it. How do you make it so that the game... When did this game come out? I think 2000. I know it came out before 9/11. Again, why does he throw it? Can I only put it on a wall? If so, that's stupid. Okay, I assume this will unleash the greasels. What? Oh.
Picking up about 100 rims of radiation.
Okay. I need to go grab that hazmat suit from the elevator shaft. Maybe there's one here. Hey, a fire. Yeah, fire extinguisher. That's really useful. I've never actually. You know, I wonder. Can I do anything with this? Okay, that's cool, I guess. Oh, it hurts me. Nice. This game is full of quirks. What other games do you stream? Team Fortress 2. What else? Wait, no, wine. Can I climb up? No. TF2, Mass Effect. I haven't done that in a while, though. I've streamed Bioshock, which Mom doesn't like because she thinks there's some pedophile elements in it. Whatever. I've streamed lots of games briefly. I streamed Undertale. I streamed The Witcher for a little bit. Also Alien Isolation. I did 2 or 3 streams of that, and then got kind of bored. Okay, where is that hazmat suit? Is it up there? Okay, let's. Oh. Mama showing qualities of Gmod, paranoid. Maybe. Or as Obi-Wan would say, maybe. Oh man, did you see that that slide down? That was perfect. Shoot. Also, is this not the most kick-ass looking sword you've seen in a while? Ha! 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 Fine. Let's go here. What? What the fuck? I put the suit on and it instantly killed me. Oh, I'm hurt badly, that's why. Never mind. I'll just regen. So if you look at the right side of my screen, I have a bunch of abilities bound to the function keys. These are my augmentations. One of them is I can regen health. The bummer is that all of these are active abilities. None of them are passive. I have to toggle them on and off, which is stupid and annoying. And they use up power, which means I can only do them for so long. So yeah, no, I hate that aspect of this game. But whatever. It's still pretty great. Even if it is made on the Unreal Engine, the movement sucks dick. There's not much I can do about that. Yeah. Let's see, anything I want to level up that I can level up? Not a whole heck of a lot. Yeah, I'll just save that. Let's do this a little more. I should play Total War. Maybe. Maybe someday. Alright, now let's hit up. Oh, God! So why am I going in here? God! This is damaging me pretty good. What the fuck? Why am I doing this? Oh.
I now have full access to your systems.
Oh, fuck. That's no good. Unlike Nemesis, Civilization, well, I've not played Civilization, so can't comment about that. Okay, so I killed the little shitmongers. The ones, I guess, that slaughtered that woman's family. They got contacted by an unknown thing called Icarus, which claims to have full access to my systems. Great. Lockpick. Valuable commodity.
This sewer shaft goes to an enclosed compound where you can find an entrance to the catacombs.
I don't want to be here yet. I want to explore. I'm not gonna hang out there yet. I'm not cool enough. The trouble is that I only had that one hazmat suit and now it's gone. Oh yeah, you put on armor in this game and it decays over the course of about a minute. It's not based on how much damage you take, it's not based on how much you use it. Nope. You wear it up, it's gonna disappear even if you just stand still. Yeah, fuck you too, game. And diplomacy and shit. Yeah, man, if there's one thing I need to do, it's diplomacy, man. I mean, I don't know. I just... Maybe someday. Is there a way to turn off the radiation in this room? I don't know. Yeah, I know. It's just... There's so much good about this game. Oh, wait, there's more hazmat suits. That's... Well, there's one. Alright. So I can run back through at some point. Okay, that's nice. But yeah, no, there's a lot of odd decisions in this game. But it's still great. The music is awesome, the atmosphere is great, the voice acting is great, the writing is great. Gameplay is a mixture of awesome and suck, but, you know, it's an old game, what do you expect? I mean, nowadays the gameplay would just suck, so... I don't know. I like it. fun so
I
far.
didn't know. How could I know?
I took care of the Greasels.
Oh?
Nothing can bring back their victims, but rest assured, the threat is gone.
Yeah.
Hurrah, my kitties! Now they can go out to play and not get eaten. And
Oh.
can you believe the guys with the rocket tubes were afraid?
Rockets?
Oh yes, the soldiers that use building number 14, you know, across from the catacombs, the old entrance, afraid of Greasels.
Bravery is not a function of firepower.
Okay, I'm not talking about this French woman here, but I think J.C. Denton is voiced quite well, and there are other characters you haven't seen yet that I think are great. And I'm comparing them to modern games, which have some really lousy voice acting. Ooh, magic cat. Meow. Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't say all of the voice acting was great. I'm just saying in general it is. I mean, did you just hear that rat? That was a top tier squeak. But yeah, there's a lot of good voice acting in the game. The thing is, voice acting doesn't have to be consistently good. It just has to have enough good elements, you know, enough people doing a good job to make it work, you know? There's lots of bad voice acting in Mass Effect, but there's also enough good stuff to counterbalance it. At least that's my view of the matter. Okay, I'm gonna pick up my lamb since they didn't blow up anything. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Next level rat voice acting. It set the standard and it hasn't been broken since. You ever wondered why the rats in RuneScape don't make any sounds? It's because they knew they couldn't live up to this game. Oh, that's right, I got an augmentation. Shit, well, that's not as if I could have used it. I need to find a medical bot. What shall I do? I'll drop the combat knife, since I never use that. Most human enemies in this game drop combat knives, and it's a constant battle of having to drop these damn things because they take up space in my inventory. Which, I kind of like this inventory system. It's neat. I wish it maybe was a 6x6 instead of a 5x5, but whatever. I really probably should drop the rifle at some point because I hardly ever use it. Whereas shotgun, sniper, and silence pistol and sword are all really useful, but whatever. Alright, let's don hazmat suit. Actually, I don't really need this because I could just go through and... Yeah, fuck it. Let's make a run for it. You know, speaking of Legendary, Jonathan, I no longer really like Halo all that much. I have fond memories of it, but as a game, I just think it's too slow and boring. But I recently watched the world record speedrun of the game on Legendary, which I think was put up a week or so ago. And the guy did it in an hour 13 minutes or something like that. Hour 14 minutes maybe. It was pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. Ah shit, I didn't put the hazmat suit on. What the fuck? Why is... Okay, it won't let me select it. So it's on, but I'm still taking massive damage from the crap. What the fuck? Yeah, no, it kills me. Am I going to play Invisible War after I beat this? Probably. I own it. I mean, unless this game makes me hate Deus Ex before that, I think so, yeah. How do the chat sounds work? You should just be able to do something like this.
Impressive.
And you'll hear the sound. They're listed in the FAQ.
Impressive.
Invisible War is underrated. It craps all over the new games. What the hell? What's the damn point of that? Well, I guess I got some points because I did whatever. Anybody can do it? Yeah. If we ever get really big, Jonathan, I'll change it to be a subscriber thing. But for now, yeah, sure, anyone can do it. I think there's a 1 minute cooldown on them though, so whatever. Yeah, Invisible War. I will admit, I've watched a review of Invisible War. And it definitely has some things going for it, but I'll reserve judgment until I actually play the game. But yeah, I plan to play it afterwards. The real question is, will I play Human Revolution after this? That one I don't know. Because, I don't know, I don't know if I'll get good frame rate with that. We'll see, maybe. Why is that a ballsy move? And, well, I should rather say, what's a ballsy move? Let's go jump on the hate train. You see, I don't know enough about Deus Ex to jump on any hate train.
All have to wear these ridiculous ties.
Jonathan's finding all the good ones. I've actually been meaning to update those, because I have a ton of movie quotes I want to use. The chat sounds being open. Well, it would be ballsier if we had more fans who watched and would spam us constantly, but oh well. Plus, I could turn them off at any time, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I'll play them at some point, sure, yeah. I mean, I'm enjoying this game, and that's great. So, we'll see. I also know there are a ton of mods for this game out there. Wait, what? Oh, I gotta do this over again. Really? Takes 3 sniper bullets to kill the little dinosaur guy. Beat Deus Ex a year or two ago. It's one of my favorite titles now. Playing blind like you are is the best. You can play games and judge them by yourself. Yeah, it's not completely blind because, as I said, I have seen a review of this game, but I've never played it before now. Well, I mean, obviously I've been playing it for a few days, but you get the point. Yeah, I can definitely understand, though. I mean, I actually watched a movie recently called Soylent Green. I don't know if you've seen this movie. But there's a plot point that gets revealed near the end. But the thing is, that plot point is tied to a very, very famous quote. And I'd already heard that quote, so I already knew what the secret was. And it really, I don't know, it made the movie a little bit, I don't want to say it made it worse, because it's still a good movie, but, ah, shit. Get away from me. But it would have been a better movie if I didn't already know, you know? Okay, shotgun may not be the best weapon. Also, they make the most ridiculous sound. Alright. Who is muting? It's just someone watching the channel, Jonathan. I don't know. Let's see. Love the combat in this game because the more RPG based instead of action FPS based, the new games make Deus Ex a freaking action game like Splinter Cell. I've never played Splinter Cell, so I don't know. When you shoot your gun in this game and taking your stats into account, that was really cool. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. I think also, though, I really hate the fact that it takes so long for your pistol to become accurate. I mean, on this rat here, it's not so bad, but on some targets, it just takes way too long. I wish the combat was streamlined just a little bit. I'm not asking them to turn this game into Quake, where you can run around and just blow shit up like crazy, but it is a little clunky. Still, though, that can work because, you know, you have to make up for it, and it's more dangerous. I'm actually playing this game on hard mode. So, you know, if I'm really scared of dying, I don't want to die, and it's really easy to die if you screw up. Right? So that kind of raises the tension and makes it more interesting. Turn the brightness up. Tim, Yach. Stats are important. It's an RPG, that's a dual mistake for an FPS. I mean, it's both. You know, I mean, there's RPG stuff, there's FPS stuff. Let's see. Let's look at the colors. Hey. Menu color scheme. Yeah, no. Let's see. Game on. Oh, wait. Probably on display. Well, I can definitely up this. I might have to go into OBS to. Whoop. There we go. Let's see. Decals, toggle full screen, adjust brightness. You see, this almost feels like cheating. You love the first Mass Effect because it's RPG based too. Dark Forces playthrough in the future. You know, Jonathan, I have tried to play Dark Forces on PC, and that game, I don't think so. It's just, I just don't see it. I can't rebind any of the controls. I mean, there's probably a way to do that. I'll have to look it up. But I don't know. It looks rough.
Where you can find an entrance to the catacombs.
I mean, I think the resolution is 320 by 200 or something like that. I mean, I like old games, but that's tough even for me. You still can't see anything? Well, Timmy, that's because you're not a farmer. I'm not going to turn the brightness all the way up because it'll burn my eyes, but... let's see. I don't remember how far you're into the game. I think I played for 15 hours or something like that. I have, I blew up the ship with the virus on it. I've been to Hong Kong. Been through the streets of New York again. I've talked to Stanton Dowd. You know, the usual. Nothing Indiana Jones wouldn't have done. Is there anything over here? Gotta get out though. Ah, man, come on, I was beyond the thing. What about Phantom Menace, the greatest game ever? Did that game come out for PC? So you met all the factions fighting for your attention. Well, I mean, there could be more. I don't think I've... Well, I guess since I need to stop being stupid and actually use my quick save functionality. Okay. Alright, let's You know what? I'm gonna take on those little bastard creatures. Oh, I only got 8 of those. Shit. Alright, let's go.
Oh, God! Oh, God!
Okay, save feature. Because I am not so stupid this time. Hey, Messiah TF2, good to see you. Let's see, what else is being asked? So who are you listening to this game? You trust Tracer Tong? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that most of the characters have some sort of agenda. I don't trust this guy, that's for sure. Yeah, Muty, Messiahs is from Germany and started watching us when Timmy and I were playing TF2 once. Yeah, we know this guy. Right. Actually, I don't know if Messiahs is a guy or a gal, but you know, good watcher. Haven't seen him in a while. Oh, you bitch, huh? That's no good. Railgun. They have Phantom Menace for PC. Well, I mean, that changed my life. You know, it's a good thing that these guys taking damage staggers them. He is NA TF2 guy. Messiahs, how could you? How could you deceive us like this? But you know, Muty, as I said, I play Mass Effect. I've actually been doing a playthrough of the original Mass Effect where I play it on Insanity and I don't attack anyone with guns or abilities. So I just go through the whole game and let my squad mates kill everything. You can tell TF2 players because they just use rockets mostly. If you die at rockets from them, they lose badly. I don't know about that. You know, there's lots of classes in TF2 that don't even use projectiles. Although speaking for myself, I play soldier, so I use rockets all the time.
Where you can find an entrance to the catacombs.
But yeah, Mass Effect is... I love that game, but I have to admit, the first game is way too easy. Even on the hardest difficulty, and even screwing around, it still takes almost no effort. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry, Matthias. It's so late. I'm kind of surprised to see you out this late. Mass Effect's really fun if you use the abilities to take your time. Well, I mean, sure, I guess. I mean, I'd still like the game even though the combat is nothing special, because the story's good and the music's good and the atmosphere's good and this is a fun place to be. I think, you know, the second and third games obviously made the combat a little more challenging, which is fine, but, yeah. So let's go tell this woman that we saved, we protected her from future attacks by the little dinosaur creatures, and her cats can now roam wherever they want. Wait, where is she? Is she this way? Yeah, here we go. Did you play Andromeda? I did play Andromeda, yeah.
I
All the way
didn't
through.
know.
I took care of the Greasels.
Oh?
Nothing can bring back their victims, but rest assured, the threat is gone.
Hurrah, my kitties! Now they can go out to play and not get eaten. And can you believe the guys with the rocket tubes were afraid?
Rockets?
Oh yes, the soldiers that use building number 14, you know, across from the catacombs, the old entrance, afraid of greasers.
Bravery is not a function of firepower.
So, well, I'll have to thank your friend Messias for directing you to us with his well-timed dump. I actually told him to do that so you would come over here. Now people are talking Taco Bell. I live in a town of 400 people. It's not something I have to worry about. I live in a town of 400 people, but I have fiber internet, so life is pretty good. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. Hazmat. Oh, that's right. You can only carry one. Wait, why can't... Oh, it stays in my inventory until it's consumed. Nice. Thanks, game. Fuck you. Okay, this... Taco Bell is legit. Well, I mean, I'm glad you like it. So this is another great feature of the game for those of you who haven't watched at least me play it before. Sometimes when I try to bring up my inventory... screw you. Sometimes when I try to bring up the inventory, it'll freeze the game, and I have to wait for it to come up.
God! Oh! Oh! God! Oh!
What are you studying in college these days, Beauty? I know someone from Kansas. Have fun, tell your friend hello for us, and yeah, go win your game. We'll catch you next time, Messias. Doing EE. Be a technician when I get out. Graduating end of year. Nice. Technicians can usually find work from what I understand, so that must be nice. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Oop. Okay. Up. Shit. Bastards all over the place. to take this guy out. Easy. You. Bam. Is Tim gonna stream more PUBG today? You know, I haven't heard from him. You can send him a Facebook message and ask him. Oh. I'm kind of surprised that guy didn't react to his buddy being shot in front of him. He must have been turning around at the time. Alright. I played it with Tim when it came out, and I had some fun, but I don't play it anymore. He does. I'm glad he enjoys it. I don't know. It's just not my kind of game. It's too slow. Too much based on luck. Alright. Here's some chickens. You can go down that way. Those mechs can probably shoot me from out there. This game is still hard to watch. What are you talking about? This place is so beautiful, and I've got a glowy sword, and I even have a flashlight. I don't understand you people. I mean, come on, John, you have blue eyes too. You pick up light well, don't you? Fine, I'll max out the brightness, because Jonathan apparently has vision problems. Can we get an original Rayman playthrough? Only if I could hook up, actually, I don't know. Maybe playing Rayman with a keyboard would be okay. I don't know. There's probably a way I could... There are probably USB PlayStation controllers, right, Jonathan? I don't know. I've never looked into this, but maybe. I know people stream it. I've seen speedruns of it. Alright, brightness has been maxed. Got an old CS mate that was really into Battle Royale games, playing back when H1Z1 was the only game in the market. Stomach is dying. Well, I hope you resurrect your stomach, or prevent its death at least. What do we got here? Really? I can't access that? Okay, whatever. So this is a mausoleum. Got some rats. There must be a problem with the engine for this thing being dark. Okay, let me see. This is the obvious path, or the most obtrusive one. 4 picks. Well, I have 5, so I'm going to save and find out what's behind here. But yeah, John, look up to see if you can get a PlayStation controller that's USB and tell me how much it is if there's one. I could be interested by that. I mean, I obviously love Rayman.
At the foot of these steps is the entrance to the catacombs.
Ah.
Originally limestone quarries dating back to Roman times.
Talking, Okay. So this is the way forward now. Oop. A flare. You know, I have not had any occasion to use flares in this game. See the new Hall of Fame class for the NFL? Well, that would have been revealed a long time ago. But tell me who was in it, and I'll let you know what my thoughts are. I believe Terrell Owens got in this time, but just give me the full list, and I'll give you my reactions.
MJ-12 is strong enough to operate in the open. They have blockaded this metro station.
Okay. 20 to 30 bucks. Alright.
Monsieur, over here.
Yeah?
I have something of interest. Rockets, huh? boar for 52.50. 3 lambs for 67.50. A recoil suppressor weapon modification, 1,200. Good deal, eh?
Those prices sound pretty steep.
The best I can do with the troops everywhere. They took over the mall where I meet my supplier.
Turns out I'm not a friend of the current regime. Maybe I can help you out.
Who is? We're all suffering. I tell you this. If you remove the 3 soldiers from the metro station next to the mall, never mind the dumb security, I will owe you a favor. Until then,
Actually, I will admit,
prices
the game
remain.
looks darker on stream than it does on my screen right now.
Pretty steep prices. I'll think about doing that favor.
Alright, so I am going to save the game, quit the game, restart the game. I'm also going to... I might restart the stream with OBS. We'll see. Because it does still look dark on the stream. I just looked at it. So, I'm going to do that. Go back into Steam, fire up Deus Ex Game of the Year Edition. Blammo. Let's see if that improves things at all. But that looks even darker than it was when I was playing, when I had it earlier. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe there's something I can tweak in my OBS settings, but I kind of doubt it. You'd think it would just show what's on my screen as is. But yeah, tell me who's in that Hall of Fame class, Jonathan. Also, this flickering light is kind of hurting my eyes. Must admit. So we got an automated gun. Yep. Fuck. Damn it. Lewis, T.O., Randy Moss, Urlacher, Dawkins, Jerry Kramer, and Robert Brazil. Well, I'd say the only guy I disagree with is Owens, actually. That's a pretty good class. Of course, I'm in love with Jerry Kramer getting in, because that's been overdue for, I don't know, a good 40 years or something like that. Okay, maybe just 30 years, but still. He's deserved it. They're finally honoring him. I'm glad, because I don't think he has very many years left of life. So, yeah. And, you know, Urlacher and Dawkins, it's hard to argue with those guys. But, you know, they never won a championship and all that, so you never know if they'll make it. Okay, there's going to be a lot of crap to deal with here, I can tell. Alright, so let me think. How do I want to approach this? But yeah, I'm okay with Moss going in. He really did, I mean, he was a game changer. Just the way he could affect the way you had to play defense. And, yeah, I think his impact was enough that, you know, I'm willing to live with that one. I'm obviously biased against wide receivers because they tend to... Shit. Wait, what? Oh. It's okay. Do you think Sterling Sharp will ever get in? Not a chance. No. I do not see that one as possible. I think too many people didn't really like him that much, and his career is just too short. You know, if he played for 9 years, maybe he would have a shot, but he only played for 7. Yeah, easily played for, I think, 10 seasons, though. And there was also this issue with, and there's also the fact that Easley, for a good few years, was the best safety in the league. The trouble with Sterling Sharp is that every single year he was in the league, so was Jerry Rice, you know, and so were other guys, like Tim Brown and Michael Irvin and yada yada yada. You can go down the list, you know, who were statistically very impressive and up there. I mean, Sharp had a few years where he was super good statistically. Yeah, but they play different positions. And I would argue that Shannon Sharp shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame anyway, so, you know, it doesn't say all that much. But, yeah, no, I mean, they're just... And I'll be frank, I was surprised when Easley got in. I thought he deserved it, but I wasn't expecting it. So, I don't know, man. this counts as the same one. Alright, so I need to go through here. Yeah. This is gonna be tough. At the very least, it's gonna be hugely irritating. Get down. Okay. Among wide receivers. Where are you ranked? Oh, jeez, that's a... I don't know. Tough to say. I mean... It's hard because he's had so many bad quarterbacks. You know, he's just... It's hard to say. Top 10? Top 10 maybe. I mean, who would be in my top 10? Don Hudson, Raymond Berry, Jerry Rice, Lance Allworth. Who else would be up there for me? Probably Paul Warfield. Top 5, says Timmy. I think there's a good case to make for him in the top 10. You know, I could see that. It's hard for me because I hate wide receivers by instinct because they're such pansies, but Fitzgerald definitely achieved quite a bit with not a lot at times. And when he had a good quarterback, Kurt Warner, you know, you saw what he could do. I think Tim's just being a bit of a goof. Although, who knows? Maybe he has a super high level of respect for Fitzgerald. I mean, it might be the bias talking, but I think Large is somewhere in the top 10. So I want to take out this mech, and I think I'm just going to use a lamb on him. Rice, Moss, to Cardiff. Yeah, I think you have to put Chris Carter. I think Chris Carter and Randy Moss would probably both make my top 10, even though neither one really blocked. They were just that good at catching the football and scoring touchdowns. So, you know, if you can be that dominant, you know, you can make up for it, I guess. So, yeah, let's... Come and get it, biatch. Maybe I'll blow up the little security panel thing, too. Mind you, this may well turn the automated gun here against me. We'll see. Yeah, wait till he wanders back. What about Marvin Harrison? Ooh, that's a good one, too. Or he's a good one, too. I do like Marvin. I do like Marvin. Okay, so who... okay, so I've said Rice... Barry, Allworth, Hudson, Paul Warfield, Moss, Carter, Fitzgerald. Yeah, I've still got room for Harrison and one more. I do love Andre Reed. The guy played hard, great possession receiver. Manning made Harrison. I disagree. Oh, come on, game. You're telling me my little explosive didn't blow up on him? You didn't trigger it? Oh my goodness gracious. This is rigged. Literally, it's an explosive and I rigged it. Get blowed up, son. Hey, didn't turn this gun against me. Cool. Bolt Bruce. No, I don't think so. Both those guys played a really long time and got to inflate their statistics. Where'd he go? Ow. Shit. My trench coat is not fireproof. Let's see. Game? Maybe top 10. I mean, maybes. Those guys are all maybes. They're guys that probably fit in the top 15 and maybe in the top 10. I would have to think about it a little more. possible. Tim Brown I really think of as more of a punt returner than a receiver, even though he had good receiving stats. Okay, so what is the range on that thing? Why doesn't it go off at the right time? Okay, I'm refreshing the stream on my laptop. I want to see how it looks now. It still looks kind of dark. Why is that? It looks fine on my screen. Looks great, in fact. In fact, it's too bright. But for some reason, there must be something going on in OBS. That's the only thing I can think of. Well, no, it looks good in OBS too. It's just on Twitch, it looks dark. Why is this? What's going on here? Settings, stream, video, no. No, there shouldn't be anything there. I don't know, I'm refreshing the stream, maybe it'll look fine. But yeah, Tim Brown, maybe top 10. Oh, no, I know a guy who'd probably be in my top 10, Cliff Branch. One of the great deep threats of all time. He was Al Davis's kind of receiver. I think he's a guy that should be in the Hall of Fame but isn't, and he was the guy. I mean, Fred Biletnikoff is in the Hall of Fame, and he was a good receiver despite the stickum. But I think Cliff Branch was by far the more important player, the better player. And I think he's been kept out of Canton. I don't know why. Because I don't know of anyone who dislikes the guy. He's a nice fella. I don't think he pissed anybody off. Except, I don't know, maybe some Steelers fans. Because he caught some big passes against them. I don't know. Hey, water. James Lofton, Bob Hayes. Bob Hayes, no. Bob Hayes was just a guy who ran fast. He wasn't a great receiver. His hands were terrible. He could only run the most basic of routes. People say he revolutionized the game, but that is an overstatement to the nth degree. James Lofton, though, is interesting. You see, his yardage and his receiving numbers are great. His yards per catch number, great. Didn't score a lot of touchdowns. I think he only scored 60-some in his career, even though he retired with the receiving yards leader, as the receiving yards leader. Which obviously would take some doing. Hey, I got an augment cloak. What do we got here? Okay, so what is this? Okay, I want to do this. Why won't it let me? Where is this? Is Favre a top 10 quarterback? Probably, yeah. I mean, if you're talking for a career, then yes, absolutely. If you're talking about would I want him for a single game or for a single season, at the peak of his powers, then maybe, probably, I'd say. I couldn't tell you for certain. What the hell? I don't see it anywhere. Where? Oh, wait, I gotta click on this. That's why, because it's stupid. Okay, cloaks. To blend with rendering. Power drain is normal. Okay. Highly effective concealment from automated detection systems. That's, to start a team around day one. Yes, I would say so. He's durable. He has a great arm. He can play in any weather. He's a great leader. And, yeah, I mean, he doesn't... There's very little that he can't do. This is something that people forget about. Brett Favre, when he was in his prime, right, 95 to, say, 98 or 99 or whatever, he was as good as any quarterback in the modern era, almost. I mean, he wasn't quite Dan Marino in 1984 or Joe Montana in 1989, but yeah, no, well, his interception numbers were pretty reasonable in those years, right? In those years, he would throw maybe 10 to 15 picks every year, but he'd throw 30-some touchdowns, and this is at a time when 30-some touchdowns is a big deal. right? It's not run-of-the-mill crap. You know, he had that Marino-like quality where you would just lose the game in the first half because he would destroy you. And you would just know there was no way you could come back in the second half from that. You know, he would just take you out of the game. And he was a great play faker. He was mobile, but he wasn't a great runner. I mean, he was okay. You know, he'd stick his neck in there. But, you know, I think to start a team around day one, he would absolutely have to be in the top 10. Take Rodgers or Favre. Favre. Less injury issues, better leader, less of a bitch. Although I would miss that running ability. And, yeah, I would really miss that mobility and that capacity for extending a play. Dang, I would really love to have that. But Favre has a better arm. As I say, a better leader. Doesn't get hurt. Yeah, no, I would take Brett. Multi-tool, good. We got vent here. Fire extinguisher, screw you. So where am I even going? I'm going backwards, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, who would my other quarterbacks be? Well, Unitas, of course, he's number one. Montana. Gotta throw him in there. Dan Marino. I'd say Peyton Manning also. Let's see, what other guys starting a team would I want? Elway, hell no. People talk about Brett Favre's interceptions. You know, Elway threw, for every 4 touchdowns he threw 3 interceptions in his career. That's pathetic for a great quarterback, supposedly. In the modern era, he was drafted in '83. Brady, maybe. I mean, I don't know, it depends. Brady went through 2 different iterations. There was pre-injury Brady and post-injury Brady. And I don't know. But maybe. I mean, the thing with Brady is that there's very little he does that's exceptional, but he also does very little to lose you games, so maybe. He's pretty consistent too, he doesn't get hurt a lot, so. On the other hand, he has absolutely no running ability, which, you know, does matter when I think about these things. If you're building a team, you gotta factor in the ability to consistently get first downs. And being able to get them with your feet is pretty big. Also demoralizes the defense like nobody's business. I'd love to pick Steve Young, but the problem is he was hurt too much. No, screw it. I picked Steve Young also. Steve Young was great. Also Fran Tarkenton. If there was ever a guy who carried a team back in the 70s, the 60s, it was Fran Tarkenton. Where am I going? I don't even know. Oh, good. Okay, so the game looks better on the stream than it did before, but it's still darker than it is on my screen. Why is this? I'm going to be Googling this afterwards. Warren Moon. Jeez, that's a good question. I like Warren. I like Warren a lot. The thing is, though, I think he was particularly well suited for the run and shoot, right? The quick 3-step drop and hit the guy. He wasn't someone that you sent to, you know, go 7 steps back in the pocket and hurl it deep. I mean, he had a good arm, but also fumbled a lot, but that's partly a function of the fact that he played forever. What about the GOAT? I already said Unitas. What are you talking about? Flutie the GOAT. Ah. Well, I mean, obviously Doug Flutie is number 0 on the list. Okay, so I don't think I can proceed through here any further. Farther, excuse me. Yeah, it's kind of blocky. I can't read it. Yeah, I think this is a place I'm gonna loop back into later.
took out the troops in the station.
Yeah?
They're dead. Now what about giving me a deal on some hardware?
Dead, eh? That could mean a lot of money for me, and a discount for you. I will give you prices that are 1/3 of what I said before. No better deal anywhere.
I'll take
How about the recoil suppressor?
Newest model?
How about that? I believe the UNATCO people would use the term harmonic stabilizer.
Yes, they are good at making up nice-sounding words.
Alright, cool. Let's see, any other quarterbacks I'm forgetting? Better shot at Hall of Fame, Julius Peppers, Marcus Ware. Well, do you mean in my Hall of Fame or the actual Hall of Fame? Because in my Hall of Fame, neither one would make it, but... You know, I have to figure out what the question is before I answer it. Yours and actual. Well, mine, as I said, neither one. Actual, I would say that Julius Peppers has the better chance. He has bigger career numbers. And, I don't know. For some reason people really like him. I don't know. I've always thought his play was very poor against the run. And I think that he had inconsistent effort. One of the greatest athletes to ever play defensive line. Don't misunderstand that. He was not quite a unique talent, but pretty damn close to being a unique talent.
The reports I'm finding indicate a siege on the catacombs. MJ-12 must be trying to drive Silhouette from their hideout.
Nah, fuck me. I should have. But yeah, I would say Peppers is probably gonna go in. People like him. Marcus Ware probably has a good shot. I mean, he has a Super Bowl ring, which matters to idiots. You know?
The reports I'm finding.
I mean, and when I say that, I mean idiots who vote for the Hall of Fame. Super Bowls are team achievements, not individual ones. Best running back of the 2000s present? Well, it has to be Tomlinson. That guy was a special player. Okay, so let's try out this cloak. Okay, that's pretty strong.
Sergeant, is that you?
You're entering one of the larger tombs.
Bitch ass.
Almost 6 million exhumed bodies were moved to the catacombs as a health measure during the 1700s.
Yeah. What do we got here? Yeah, I'm sorry to be boring, Jonathan, but there is no other answer if you're going to be objective about it. Has the best numbers, and he played the best.
Something creeps me out. I don't know.
She's from High Command.
Hello? Whoever's out there is in serious trouble.
I'm liking this cloak. Bitch ass. Falk wasn't consistent enough. Well, too much of his career happened before 2000, so... You know, I mean, I think he made 3 or 4 Pro Bowls in the 90s, so... I mean, there's a case to be made for him, sure. Among receiving backs, he was probably the best there ever was. And he was a dangerous weapon. You could not count him out. So... And I think he was a pretty clutch player, too. I mean, obviously, as Seahawks fans, we do like Sean Alexander a good bit, but I think we also recognize that, great as he was in the red zone, his stature was really brought about because of that line. Without that particular line, he would have had a much harder time. Still a good player. I don't buy that people say, oh, he sucked. No, that's not true. He was a good running back, but his line made him a great running back. And he got paid like a great running back, and then he got hurt, so... Which I also don't really blame him for. Oh wow, it's a one hit on, even on those bastards. That's pretty dope.
You're close to the bunker where Silhouette has barricaded themselves. The leader's name is Chad. Strange. The area looks different than it does on my map. Some new construction. Maybe they've concealed themselves from Majestic 12.
Edgerrin James. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I like Edgerrin. Good player. Very good player. Great player. He didn't make the Hall of Fame, did he? Or he hasn't yet. Oh, we found a secret, boys. What do we got here? What am we gonna get?
Make sure they don't follow you.
Oh, okay. Bunker 1. Yeah, that's too bad. Aw, my keyring doesn't work on this. Bitch ass.
You found the bunker.
Yes, I did. Oh, wait.
How did you find us?
Very well, thank you.
We can't let them discover our hideout.
No, ma foi.
We are surrounded. We don't have much time.
They're in the walls.
You like my French? Took a lot of time to learn that accent.
I'm J.C. Denton. You might know my brother Paul. I helped him send your group a warning about the crackdown.
Denton. Yes, the satellite transmission saved us from La Prison de Fresnes, at least.
Pretty much a skeleton crew you have here. How long can your people hold off MJ-12?
We're not mercenaries. When the troopers moved into the crypts, half of my people retreated without firing a shot. 2 of them took a wrong turn and were taken prisoner.
Where?
In Bunker 3, the tunnels behind the second blast door.
Maybe I can help you out, in exchange for a small favor. I need to find Nicolette Duclair.
Nicolette? What do you want with Nicolette?
I need to contact some friends of her mother's.
Oh yes, Beth. A great woman. Nicolette is very secretive about her mother's friends. She tells us that they are wealthy and support our cause, but they have many enemies and need to be protected. I might be able to help you, but I must be certain of your loyalty.
You have a right to be cautious. Just point me to Bunker 3.
I have the key to the blast door, which is directly across from our hideout, and a map you might find useful. Get my people back and I will put you in touch with Nicolette.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm gonna pilfer some stuff. But yeah, Edgerrin James, workhorse, great player. Richard III.
They are holding our comrades prisoner.
They have backed us into a corner.
Might as well seal the door, be polite. Alright, I am going to go and get some more water. I'm getting a little bit thirsty here, so I shall return in a minute or two. I'm gonna put up the little intermission screen. Okay. Cycle through my weapons, make sure they're all fully loaded. Alright. A shotgun to the face is the perfect cure for being an asshole. Alright.
Looks like a chance to take out a team of MJ-12 troopers, but use your head. We don't want the hostages getting caught in the crossfire.
Yeah. You know, I'm actually going to... let's see. Anything I want to level up? Ooh. Huh. Well... gonna level up my lock picking. Make it so lock picking's even more efficient. Maybe this one? Oh shit.
Bandit, he's close.
What you talking about, biatch? Ah, crap. Okay, so cloak drains your energy really fast. My shift key has been getting stuck lately. Save. I love how fast it goes when you upgrade it too. That's nice. Throwing knives, prod charger, data key. Yeah, not worth it. TNT. Oh. Jonathan, you have no more NFL questions for me? I am disappointed. Don't you want to find the true path of wisdom? Of pigskin postulation? I mean, I found a skull. That's an angry looking skull, man. Most skulls smile. This one's pissed. Well, not anymore.
Another World War II bunker. No sign of MJ-12. Maybe it's vacant.
It's a trap! I don't hear any other footsteps. Oh? Friendly?
Get out. I was here first.
Sorry, just looking around. Aren't you afraid of the commandos?
They better not come back here. I am not moving again.
Right. You tell them that.
At least I get away with something. Want a med kit? I stole 3. Or what about those poison darts? 600 for a med kit, 200 for the darts. They moved me out to make room for military supplies.
Maybe later.
Okay, so this area appears to be pretty vacant. Just make sure there's no secret path. No. I'd say this is a dead end. I like the sound your shotgun makes when you whip it out. You can just tell this thing packs a punch. I like powerful weapons in games. Let the enemy know you're not to be messed with. Okay.
Jock's picking up heat signatures of what look like troops. The MJ-12 bunker must be nearby. The old catacombs exit is at the end of this passage. It's been closed off for years.
That skull almost fucked me. What? Bitch, please. Alright. Shush, rat.
This passage goes to the sewers. If you don't mind the sludge, you'll be able to get around the city without a metro pass.
Wow, pulling out a key. Alright. Oop. Alright. Alright. No. Alright. What do we got over here? Didn't I already read this? Debatable. I really wish you could gain a tiny amount of XP for picking locks and hacking shit. I like the Mass Effect would reward me for doing that. I don't know. Okay, so can I reach you? Oh, we got 5 EMP grenades. Okay, you can't drop 2 soy foods on top of each other, apparently. That's a limitation of the game engine, it seems. Okay. Oh, really? They put a camera there? You bitches. Let's see.
EJ-12 squads have set up a base camp in this old World War II bunker. This is probably where you'll find the hostages.
Shoot, I only got 2 picks. Well, you know, there are alternatives. Hoping that doesn't. Oh, fuck. Here, little repair bot, come here. You cute little doing you. Oh. Yep. You're a wonderful little sucker. Okay, so now will this fade away? That's the question. Oh, the repair bot fixed the thing. You're great. So this is interesting. Ah, it does fade away. You see, time heals all. Well, whatever. Multi-tool. TNT. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that alone. Excuse me, a little bot. Harden. Alright. So I guess maybe if I had the jump augmentation, I could get up there with those barrels. Whatever. Time to make my assault on the Majestic 12 people. Time to show 'em who's boss. Wait, wrong way.
Yes, yeah.
What?
Terminating now.
Oh, this one's tough. Yeah. Okay. So that should have been an insta-kill, but it wasn't. Oh, you...
EJ-12 squads have set up a base camp in this old World War II bunker.
Damn it.
This is probably where you'll find the hostages.
Ah, I didn't blow up the toxic waste this time. Excellent. I wonder if I could bring the dynamite or the TNT. That would be kind of sick.
Readings all over the skit. Yes, yeah. Lockdown.
These guys get alerted instantly. Need to find one I can pick off. Okay, that one. Why are they alerted? I must have seen the bar. Okay. Except nobody can see it.
Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech.
Yeah, my weapons are all too slow.
Whoever's up, we've got a perimeter breach.
Shit. Fair enough. It's a good thing these bastards carry biocells. What we got here? Eh. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that yet. Maybe later. Another bloody camera. Four tools. What the hell? Why? 3 picks. Wow. That sucks. I guess that's what the water rat is for, though. To avoid that. Alright, let's go. I am not swimming all that fast. But this augmentation for my air supply definitely helps. Okay.
Was that something moving? Too many echoes in here. That's him.
Bitch. You shot the bitch. Wrecked. Uh-oh.
ACM.
Fuck.
Terminating now. The sucker's still alive.
Bitch ass. met. Excellent. You know, I almost shot them.
Keep a lookout.
We have to get moving.
Okay. I thought there were 3 of them. That's what I was told in it, right? Oh. How do you not see me? Well, I think I've done it. I think. Two of them ran out. What about the third? I was told there'd be 3. There's nowhere else to go in here.
I just learned that Nicolette is often seen at Club La Porte de l'Enfer in the Champs-Élysées. Follow these tunnels to that part of Paris. It's our only lead.
They're back.
Hey!
Thank you, sir. I owe you my life.
Damn straight.
We made it.
Yep.
I can't find the words. All I can say is thank you.
Thank you for saving our comrades.
Americans are used to doing this. Don't worry about it.
I freed the hostages.
Wonderful. Where are they?
Both of them made it to the hideout safely. I made sure of it.
Excellent. I cannot believe our good fortune. Now, you wanted to contact Nicolette?
I hear she hangs out in a place called Club La Porte de l'Enfer.
Yes, in the Champs-Élysées. You will have to take the sewers underneath the roadblocks, though. Travel at night is forbidden.
I was just over that way. I should be able to find my way back.
500 skill points. Excellent. That's quite a few skill points.
Silhouette may yet survive.
Yeah, maybe. You behave yourselves, okay? Oh. go. Should be getting a load screen soon. Maybe not. Tease. Okay, now should be a load screen.
These sewers can take you anywhere in the Champs-Élysées where you will find the club. I just got an unexpected message from Jaime Reyes. He's at a cafe and wants to see you. He says it's urgent. The cafe address is number 19.
Number 19.
Above, I'm showing MJ-12 troops and the Paris police. Also some bots. The police won't bother you, but stay away from the troopers.
Let's see what we're up against up there.
An American. UNATCO agent? Agent Herman stopped by. He said we should shoot on sight.
He looks German.
Herman?
No, the spy, Denton. How do they know he's in Paris?
UNATCO got Echelon 4 back up. Trust me, they know where he is.
They say Denton has a head full of secrets.
Well, those secrets won't be very valuable splattered on the pavement.
Yeah, no. Wait a second, will it call him again? I guess not. Okay, so do I have a map of Paris? I hope so. What the piss? Oh, so I don't have a map of Paris. Cool. Wait a minute. Anything down there I need to worry about? Oh. Yeah, I think I went through everything. Except maybe the collapsed passages. Maybe.
Not sure what you might find in these buildings, but if you break an inner, be prepared to deal with the Paris police.
Clear the streets. The metro is closed until further notice.
What? Suspect inside.
Not sure what you might find in these buildings, but if you break and enter, be prepared to deal with the Paris police.
If you want a job, talk to Christy. Ah, the Paris nightlife. Have a taste of wine for me, JC.
If you have a request, talk to my assistant Raymond. He always seems to be looking for something to do.
Really?
What would you like? Everything 10 credits.
At least one cafe stayed open during the crackdown.
We will never close, no matter what.
Is there some kind of curfew?
Not yet, but the police programmed the bots to shoot anyone who leaves his arrondissement after dark.
I'm looking for a friend, Nicolette Duclair.
A leader of Silhouette, a true patriot.
Know where I might find her?
Where the criminals and students go at night, La Porte de l'Enfer, just across the street.
Thanks. This crackdown is the work of Majestic 12.
You mean the European Union?
They are a group of conspirators who have been seizing governments all over the world.
I don't care what they call themselves. I have seen it since I was a girl, the plotting and scheming of corporations to make Europe into one big country with no separate languages, cultures, or tastes.
It's more than Europe they plan to unify. Never mind.
He's our son. We can't have him murdering people from this Majestic 12.
He's not a child anymore.
This cult.
At least he has a position. He's safe.
Any organization with anonymous leadership.
They might control Europe for decades. Michelle will have to survive somehow.
I would rather he die with the rest of us.
Joshua!
I couldn't help overhearing about your son.
They have us, yes. Majestic 12. Whoever they are. When you have the use, you have everything.
Joshua, be careful. You don't know this man.
I will not hide under a rock.
You have nothing to fear. I would like to see the end of Majestic 12 as much as you would. I was just surprised to find a Parisian who has heard the name.
Well, my son, you know. I learned what I can about him.
What else have you found out?
You are one of the revolutionaries, huh? Maybe you can do something with this. Street Station 17 and Werewolf. From a card in his wallet. I think it is the logging for the guard shack up the street.
What about Michel? You'll get him killed.
He was the one who wanted to be a soldier.
Thought you could run off for a weekend in Paris without me, huh?
Call me nostalgic, but the nightlife seems to have lost its old charm.
Yes, but I didn't trust anyone else to deliver this warning. Not even Alex or Tom.
What happened at UNATCO?
They intercepted a message Alex sent to my home account. Instructions on how to find him in Hong Kong.
I hope the message was encrypted.
I destroyed my key store. Tong is safe. But they've been tracking you with an AI program. They've sent Gunther to assassinate you in Paris.
Icarus.
However, you don't have to fight Gunther or any other mechanically augmented agent.
Does that mean you know his kill phrase?
Yeah? How do you know about kill phrases? That's Throne 6G information.
I found out from Paul.
Well, here's some guard clearance information for you. Dug it out of classified medical records before I left. Gunther's kill phrase is La Putin Machine.
La Putin Machine. Easy enough. Thanks for looking out for me. Staying at the agency and all.
Don't mention.
I think he's gonna get killed. It's just sad. I like Jaime.
He is mine. Whoa. See, will these guys turn hostile on me now? Clear the streets.
Okay, no. Good.
You found the club. The only one to stay open during martial law. They've hiked up the cover, but you'll have to pay if you want to find out if Nicolette is inside.
The chef already has an assistant.
Strange. I'm picking up infrared pulses. Why would a bakery need electronic security?
No camera, huh? Huh. Because they're bloody druggies.
That little building is a hostel. Lodging for backpackers.
New travel restrictions. Consult the papers.
Not a good night to be on the street. Sorry, all full tonight.
Don't need a room, but maybe you can help me find a member of the group Silhouette. Her name's Nicolette Duclair.
No, I know nothing about that. Leave me alone. My advice, get a room and wait for morning. I never heard of anything called Silhouette. Some trouble with Silhouette. Stay out of public places. Anywhere susceptible to terrorism. The security forces.
Hello?
How are the drinks here?
Great if you like rat piss.
Never tried it.
You look like a smart guy. You want to make some money? Yes? I need to hire a thief.
What do you want stolen?
The baker at number 15 keeps Zyme. 100% pure. In one of the ovens.
I already busted into that place.
Same deal. 50 credits each vial.
Let me think about it.
Be careful of those two. They are felons.
I gathered.
I am serious. Do not give them your name or where you live. Can I get you something to drink? Wine is 120, snacks are 5.
Heard of Nicolette Duclair?
No, I am sorry. Is she a guest of the hotel?
A member of Silhouette.
You want Club La Porte de l'Enfer. No revolutionaries here.
Where's that?
Number 13.
Sir, what is your business tonight? Keep moving. Come on, 50 credits.
I'll make the trip.
Never mind the bartender.
Here, take it.
Good job. We must work together again when I find out where they will move the drop-off.
I'll be out of town, but thanks for the cash.
Excusez-moi.
Yeah, all 2 of the rooms are occupied.
Observe your motivations for breaking the arbitrary laws of current government. Do not miss your chance to be one of us and create the new world order.
Okay, there's more than 2 rooms. Fair enough. Well, no, there's not.
Observe your motivations for breaking the arbitrary laws of current government. Do not miss your chance to be one of us and create the new world order.
Clear the streets.
These flats go for about 5,000. Almost as bad as Hong Kong.
Hey, John, how's it going? Well, let's see what's in here. Wait a minute. Let's check something quickly. Damn.
Come with me to America.
Oh, René.
The pilot says I can bring one person.
The United States is no fun. What about the coup attempt?
Think about it, oh. A small town in the Rocky Mountains, we would be together.
Oh, yes, we could find the terrorists that attacked the White House. They could terrorize me and you could help.
And be serious. The people are well organized in the mountain states, and they are justified in attacking the government. We will go to the northwest.
You better promise me some guerrillas at least.
Well, I requested the 7th to the 10th off from work.
What about your mother?
She is not prepared for the rugged life in the mountains.
The 6th off, the 5th off, or whatever. So, yeah. Reasonably, the earliest I'll be there is the 5th, the latest the 7th.
And I am?
We're young, oh. We are ready to wrestle grizzly bears if we have to. Hey, This is our apartment.
If you're looking for that crook with the weapons, he lives...
Yeah, gee, I wonder why these places are so expensive. They're kind of huge. The thing is, I don't want to use up my last lockpick for this. And I only have one lamb left. This sucks. Whatever. What was a submarine on PC and use play? Subcommand. I actually have that on Steam. Yeah. I don't know, it could be interesting to play, but the thing is, whenever I played it with a timescale sped way up, which is not ideal. But otherwise the game takes a while. I don't know. Oh. Come on. Didn't I save right before doing that? Bullshit. Did you ever figure it out? I mean, if I spent time, I could. But as it is, no, I haven't played it in forever.
Come with me to America.
Oh, René.
The pilot says I can bring one person.
It has probably, has the most badass intro of all time in terms of music at any rate. I wish I could just find that track and listen to it whenever I wanted. It's pretty dope. I wonder. Will high explosive rounds take out this damn thing? What the fuck? Okay, didn't know they were that strong. Wow. Okay, I'm glad I figured that out. I like it. What are you doing?
Hey, this is our apartment.
Why are you doing all the way out here? Alright, whatever. Alright, here's hoping the copper doesn't notice this. He'll probably notice it.
Is that? It is mine.
have time to deal with you. I'm distributing freedom. Hey, Pooch. Huh. Alright. Aw. He's reading Thomas Paine. What a chap. Screw you, game. I should be able to drop anything anywhere I want. Screw your arbitrary restrictions. Alright, clip size. Let's increase the clip size of, well, the clip size of my sniper rifle. And more rain. Wait. Oh, it's a laser. Oh, I've already given that one a laser. A laser for my tranquilizer dart. How about that? Yeah. Accuracy. Let's give it to the train. Oh, wait. 97%. Okay. Range. Let's give it to you. Not bad, not bad. Oh. Dead. Not a big surprise.
S'il vous plaît.
Whatever that means.
Can I ask you a question?
I am not paid to advise tourists.
Take it easy. I just want to know if you've heard of Nicolette Duclair.
I have no dealings with Miss Duclair. I sweep the streets. That is my life.
But you know her? Where would she be this time of night?
I don't have money to waste on that place. Number 13. Club La Porte de l'Enfer. Pff, a private club for rich phonies.
Number 13. Thanks.
If you want Renault, he is in the bar at the hostel.
Great. What would I want with Renault?
You aren't who he was going to hire? The professional thief?
None of your business. Let's just say he doesn't need a thief anymore.
Bitch ass. Ah.
La Porte de l'Enfer. Resistant members aren't the only ones fond of the discreet staff and plentiful.
Shit. Die. Die. Bitch. punked on, bitch.
The government has restricted access to the metro. You'll have to get around on foot.
Now I've deactivated Los Batos. So transport, or that is to say, transit is easy. Get destroyed. Now it's just Paris, my lightsaber, and I. And my various range weapons. But yeah. Not since the Germans rolled through here. Is someone gonna conquer Paris so easily?
Clear the streets.
Bitch, don't make me
The metro is
destroy you.
closed until further notice.
Okay, so where's this police station we're talking about? Maybe that was it. Let's check. Yep. Okay. Good. What have we here? Oh, is that their entrance? Okay, I left a lot of dead bodies in my wake and pretty good stuff. I do not have 3 picks. But I do have this. Oh, thankfully that didn't disturb anybody. Damn it. Damn it! Everything around here is locked. Seriously.
Please, keep your weapons concealed.
Have a light?
I don't smoke.
What's your name?
I'm a little busy right now.
Hey, can I ask a favor? I'm out of money. Have any spare chits?
Broke, huh? I guess you must have snuck in the back like I did.
My friends work here.
Then you must know all about the place.
Oh yes, I used to work in the office. I could tell you anything. How about 200 credits? I could give you the code to the safe room.
Sure.
It's just a little room with a keypad back where the offices are. The code is 1966.
Thanks.
Wasn't there a woman in Hong Kong named
Qu'est-ce que je vous sers?
Cassandra?
Thin crowd. Has martial law heard business?
Heard business? Heard business? You can even get on the metro. How can you get to the club without the metro?
I came through the catacombs.
Oui, oui. The only way is to crawl on your belly like a stinking rat. That's all we get, stinking rats.
Silhouette members, you mean?
Rats. And the Gestapo. And they want free drinks.
Gestapo?
Not French soldiers. Some of them don't even speak French.
The troops at the metro?
Oui, there was a coup. We see the president only on video recording, and sweat is dripping from his mustache because it's obvious. Someone is pointing a gun at his head.
You might be right about that. Never mind.
What will it be? A snack for 10 credits? Wine
What's
for
wrong with your
120?
head?
Know the name Nicolette Duclair?
What do you want with Miss Duclair?
A private matter.
This club has good security. You try something, you won't be arrested. You will be dead.
I'm a friend of hers.
What's wrong
She
with
would
your
have told me to
head?
expect you.
What do you think of Silhouette?
They have the right idea, but they are weak.
Do they have much popular support?
The people are ready to fight. Foreign troops go down the street every day, not even afraid of being seen.
The group that has occupied the Chancellery is called Majestic 12. They control the United Nations and plot against other governments as well.
What we need is an army. Silhouette should be organizing resistance, not spreading around slogans everybody already agrees with.
Never mind.
I gotta say, one area in which Mass Effect is very much superior to this game, Shepard's I Should Go, way better than Nevermind. And with that, I'm gonna shut the stream off for now. Let Timmy stream some PUBG if he wants. I streamed about 4 or 5 hours of Deus Ex today, earlier in the afternoon than now, so I'm just gonna some more water, have a peppermint, go to sleep. Usually. But yeah, thanks for watching. We had some people chit-chatting, which was nice. Always love that. Take care, folks. We'll catch you next time.